Legit KidLit viewers, I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Alexis. Welcome to Legit KidLit, a YouTube series that features the silly side of KidLit authors and illustrators.
Today we welcome Tara Gilboy and Lisa Schmid.
We challenge our audience members, how many sticky notes can you put on your face in a minute? Leave us the number in your comments below.
Tara, can you kick us off by telling us 5 things you can't live without?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Let's see, the 5 things I can't live without are Post-its, of course, books, my family, coffee, and pizza, probably. Those would be my 5 things.
Now it's your turn, Lisa. What are 5 things you cannot live without?
Hi, so 5 things I can't live without. Well, definitely my family. Can't live without my family. My dogs, Barley and Lucy, and then my friends. I love my friends. Books, of course I cannot live without books. And then my one big obsession is the BBC. I'm always watching British television shows. I love cozy mysteries. So those are 5 things I cannot live without.
Now we want to hear about your books. Lisa, can you tell us about Oxley and the Ghost?
Oxley and the Ghost is about a boy named Ollie who moves to a new town. He makes a new friend named Teddy, who just turns out to be a ghost, and the two go on an adventure together. They take down the school bully, they search for lost gold, and Teddy also helps Ollie run for class president. So it's a lot of fun, not too scary.
Tell us about your Unwritten series, Tara.
Unwritten is about a girl named Gracie who lives with her mom, and she has always been having these visions of herself in like a different life. And her mom has told her that she was actually a storybook character who her and her father had taken Gracie out of the storybook world and into the real world as a baby to save her life because she was supposed to die at the end of the story. And Gracie keeps having these visions, and she wants to know about who she was in the story, what it was about. And her mom won't really tell her very much, and she's not allowed to read any of the books written by this author. So Gracie finds out that the author who wrote her story is actually going to be at a local bookstore signing books, and so she goes there, even though her mom has forbidden it, to talk to her. And that, of course, is when everything goes wrong. And I won't give too much away, but Gracie ends up back in the world of her storybook, and of course, you know, she was supposed to die at the end of the story, so things are not going too well for her there. So that's kind of the story of Unwritten.
Our viewers want to know, how do you two know each other?
Tara and I met each other at Nerd Camp in SoCal. We actually already kind of knew each other via online. She is with the same publisher as me, Jollyfish Press, and so we got to be friends that way. And then we got to meet for the first time at Nerd Camp SoCal. There we fell in love and became really good friends.
Did either of you have a cringeworthy middle school moment to share?
Ooh, my most cringeworthy moment in middle school. Well, I don't know if it's cringeworthy, but it's one that stuck with me. When I was in 6th grade, I went to a week-long camp called Outdoor Ed, and somebody's camp or cabin got raided, and the science teacher, Mrs. Spencer, decided that I was the one who had done it. And she she said she matched the bottom of my shoe with the tracks at the cabin, which was crazy because she never looked at my shoe. And I most definitely did not raid the cabin. And I always look back on this moment as such a bitter moment because I was accused of something I didn't do. And while everybody was out at the campfire, they put me in this big empty hall in the middle of the camp all by myself, and I had to sit on a chair and wait till everybody finished out at the campfire. And to this day, it's always made me really sad that I got blamed for that.
Oh my gosh, my most cringeworthy middle school moment. I went to a thrift store with my friends, and I had found, so this is back when like the 70s fashions were really coming back into style, kind of like disco pants and things. And I had found at this thrift store these green and white checked bell-bottom pants. They were not very nice. And then like this blue kind of satin shirt. And I wanted to wear it to school because I thought it'd be cool. And my mom said, no, that's weird. You absolutely cannot wear this to school. And she wouldn't let me. So one night I was staying over at my friend's house, and I went over there. I smuggled the outfit over to my friend's house. We had a sleepover, and then I got to put it on the next morning and wear this outfit to school. And of course, I was teased mercilessly all day because I was wearing these obnoxious green and white check disco pants. And I remember not even wanting to go to like lunch or like to go in the hallway to go between my classes because I just wanted to stay in the classroom and hide my legs under the desk all day. But it was awful, and I should have definitely listened to my mom.
Okay, what's that song that turns you into a karaoke star?
One that turns me into a karaoke star. The last time I did karaoke, I really like to do that thing for like 90s boy band. So I did NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, you know, with the hand motion and everything. So that definitely is my karaoke star song.
So show us what you think you look like when you write, and then show us what you actually look like when you write.
So how I think I look when I write and how I actually look are probably two of the same things. I'm probably always have a really scared, confused look on my face. I'm probably always like, ooh, what's happening?
What I think I look like when I write? Let me grab a pencil. You're very thoughtful. I probably can't do actually what I look like when I write because I'm showered and I don't have like food in my hair. But writing is more like it's not glamorous.
Before we go, our viewers want to know, are you doing author visits and how can they reach you?
Absolutely. I love doing author visits. I'm happy to talk to kids anytime. So I do hope people reach out if they'd like me to come talk to their class. I love it. You can get a hold of me through my website. It's taragilboy.com. Also by email. My email's on my website as well, but you can email me at taramgilboy@gmail.com. So yeah, I hope you reach out. I love talking to kids, so I love it.
Am I doing author visits? I'm always happy to do author visits. I love zooming in and chatting with teachers and students online. It's always a good time, and please feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to connect with you.
The links are in the description below to contact the authors to set up a visit. Teachers and librarians, go do it now. To all of our readers, we hope you enjoyed our show and are inspired to pick up some new and amazing books. We'll be back next Sunday with new special guests and some crazy fun. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Tiffany, and we're signing off.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications. Give us a big thumbs up and give us a comment on what you thought about our show and our wonderful guests. See you next week.